Welcome back, folks, one and all, to Let's Play King of Dragon Pass, the Sword Hilt clan. Let us go! The God Talkers say that the omens will indicate a typical harvest. Metal ringing in the distance. Well, obviously it's going to be bells to celebrate the fact that I'm nearly king. Problem: my woman is 59 and she will drop dead soon. It's not good. Don't want her to drop dead. There you go. Nothing else I really want to put points in. You're getting old as well. You're 46. You're 54. 48. 62. 53. 49. We're all old fogies. Speaking of... You're 53 though. This is a big... Ooh, you're 30, but you only have good leadership. If you drop dead, she's replacing you. Okay. We have a fair few replacements for all kinds of things. No extra tricks though. That's unfortunate. I know my farming skills will be put to good use on the ring. Well, we'll have someone of an older on the ring. I guess that's the important thing. We have enough warriors and their morale is high. We have 30 warriors. Jeez, our morale is ridiculous. Let's sacrifice to an older, because we can do that for free once a year. Don't even know what we're sacrificing for. Bless, preserve, no. Mysteries. See what we get. The secrets of an older feeds the tribe. And this again. You've gone and killed someone. You cannot let Jorik go unavenged. A raid in planting season is folly. Yes. Now the killing Lord Blood Price will bring back Jorik, but we should accept the latter to avoid making things worse. The easiest thing would be to avenge him, would be to kill or not establish the first were-guild, but he himself often chose vengeance. Ironic, really. We have a good grounds for a legal case. Yes, demand the were-guild. Well, off you go. How much do we ask for? The usual amount. Refused compensation. A weak clan? We're not weak, look at us! We kick people's asses every day. Speaking of kicking ass, let's go back to Dwarf Valley. Maybe they'll have something interesting for us to do. Off you go. Too many hunters. Ah! Who are our allies? Who are our enemies, sorry. We can spare the farmers for a raid. Yes, we can, but what kind of raid? We have so many allies nearby. The Zenere things are the weakest clan, but they're our friends. You want more fighters? Ask the Blue Jays for help. We have nothing but Danes. We can spare a few farmers. A cattle raid, I think, is actually better. Boom! Hey, 31 cows. Oh, we're being raided by the Genetzi. Let's see. 2 magic points. Take captives. Charge. Go! Ow. They kicked our ass. But that's alright. Oh, we're being raided by the apples. Well, that didn't work. Bye-bye. Oh, look! The stead is haunted again. Let's conduct a lawsuit. There we go! Our lawsuit speaker charged it with unlawful trespass, and the juror ruled against the ghost, who was forced to depart. So long, ghost! Was I properly raided by the Genetzi? I was. There's only one thing you can do in that. you send your resident trader, or your resident guide, to propose an alliance, with my 510 goods. Off you go! Did you actually go? No, you didn't. I pressed the cross button, not the go button. Whoops. Now I feel a bit silly. Send. Oh no! Kill as many outlaws as possible. They were as threatening as deer. While exploring in the northwest corners of the members of Northwest, the members of Kikoskia come to a dueling, wild-eyed hermit dressed in a suit of bark. He froths at the mouth, dances a little jig, and then says, "Ah, you are of the Sword-Hilt clan. The spirits about you whisper things. They are headed for doom. Doom, I say! Drought will strike your lands. This will be but the first of many catastrophes to befall you. So they only stop if you sacrifice a thrall to Kolat, the spirit-heading god. If you don't have a thrall, you must sacrifice a treasure. If you don't have a treasure, you must sacrifice 10 cows. If you do not have 10 cows, you must sacrifice 5 horses." Kolat is a distant god. We can afford to sacrifice 10 cows. We can't afford to sacrifice 5 horses. Kolat is Orland's brother, the god of winds and the master of spirits. He is not a god we normally worship. Treasure is much more valuable than the other offerings Kolat wants from us. We have, for no reason should we go sacrificing treasures. Sacrifice 10 cows. The god talkers could not say whether Kolat receives our sacrifice, because Orland's brother is not one of the gods we usually worship, and they did not know what signs to look for. Kill as many as possible! There are more of them. We took a wound, but she managed to return with the goods. You are a fool! There he is. We will reduce the rock. No, we won't. Obviously, the solution is to go back to the dynasty and with this woman and go for another trade agreement. Sorry, an alliance. Off you go. Ah, good. Glory! No. Glory we seek, poets we feast. It is you whose daring seems lacking. Come back when your hearts are blah blah blah. Oh good, the cows are sick. I think it's time to sacrifice to the cow mother. I think it's time to sacrifice 25 goods. A quarter of the sick cows were healed, at your elder's grace. The rest died mercifully quickly. Excellent! I didn't want cows. Yes, I did. Trade mission. To one of our allies. I will sell you a large caravan of goods and food for cows. Off you go. And now it is dark season. We are optimistic, but the farmers are uncertain. Well, if the farmers are uncertain, we're going to give them gifts. Glorious amounts of gifts. There you go. We weren't able to trade at all. Gift of luck and divine favour on behalf of his people. He reminds you that we owe him a favour. We will give him the customary amount. 3 magic points. We have honoured our obligations, which means they will no longer ask us. We don't owe them a favour anymore. That's very convenient. No, not you. You guys. Goods, food, cattle, large. Let's do it again now. Because now it is not as done. No. This one. 3, 10, Zari, large, cattle, goods, food. Go. Oh! Analda's Sora Goodseller, a trader priestess of the talking god Isaris, returns to offer you what she says is a great treasure. The treasure is Analda's oven. Bread cooked in the oven requires 1/20 less grain than ordinary bread. Sora expects you to name the price. you send me to dicker with the priestess of Isari, she might sweet-talk me into giving away half the clan. Well, at least you're honest. If we needed 1/20th US grain for each loaf of bread, we'd recover an investment of 60 cows in 3 years. Sora does us a favour by making this offer. Even if we cannot afford her goods, we must honour her. Actually, according to legend, this oven was made not by an elder, but by her great priestess Ornor Crustmaker. Although it would be splendid to own such an item, you can never really trust an Asari's trader. If we needed less 40 cows in 4 years. Dicker and often offer 40 cows. Sadly, our price is not good enough, and she went our way. She went on her way. Well, we do not need your oven. I already have 7 billion treasures. And see, the farmers are resolved. You the guys that raided us. The Genasti. Do you know what? I'm feeling in the mood for a cattle raid. I'm feeling in the mood for a proper raid on the Genasti. Yeah? You feel like you can raid us? You feel like you can just rush in and raid us? I'm gonna call on my friends the Zetherings. Go! Our 26 weapon thanes and 150 footmen meet 17 weapon thanes and 773 footmen. We will plunder, we will charge, we will lose. We caused them more injuries, though. They took 22 of our women captive. Pay them. 11 cows were stolen. You only traded for 18 cows, and now we're being raided by the apples. Use our last bit of treasure, take captives, charge. Oh god. The centre of the fray. You're not a good combatant. Press them hard. He acquitted himself bravely, and we kicked their asses. Go away. 62 fewer head of cattle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. God, no, I'm at the king level of reputation. Not good. Not want to get to that level of reputation when your leader is so old. You could drop dead at any minute, woman. Who's the next best leader? You are, but you're only 10 years younger. You're only just a few years younger. You're the next best leader? Jangmar? Dear God, we have no one anywhere near young enough. I mean, there's you, but you worship Elmal and Orlanth? You might actually be worth putting on the clan ring if Orstanor here drops dead at some point. You're very good at bargaining and very good at leadership. It might be worth it. If a particular event happens, it might be worth going for it. You'd hope. Right, let's think. Another year. Another year. Never sacrificed Amalia. And older. I can't even sacrifice to Arnolda for mysteries anymore. She accepted our sacrifice. It was always going to work anyway. Another trade mission for you, please. Not you. We're allied to them. Off you go. Goods, food, cattle, large, go. Too many hunters. Oh, look, it's you guys. A ritual to honor your goddess. Oh, them a favour. There you go. Right, you little goits. You want to be finicky? We will launch a cattle raid against the Genasti. You want to make this a feud? We'll make this a feud. Oh. Oh. 63 cows, I suppose, is good. And now we're being cattle raided by the Genetzi. Good. Drive them off. Charge. There you go. You think we're not dangerous? We got 7 of your horses. You goit. You little. We have no parties exploring. We haven't explored here yet. You do it. Women from the Mule Deer Clan come to urge you to help them prosecute the feud against the Kikoskia. The Kikoskia have done us grievous injury, sending angry trolls to reclaim a treasure they themselves had stolen. You've always been our friends, the woman says. Now we ask you to aid us in smiting these villains and disgrace all of Dragon Pass with their wrongful actions. Well, I'm a peaceful clan. War is usually not the answer, my good friend. They dislike us. We should use this chance to better our relationship with them. We cannot afford to sacrifice. We can't afford to sacrifice to Uruks. We should not incur the wrath of the proud and distinguished warriors of the Kikoskia. The Mule Deers are our friends. We are obligated to help them. And although the Mule Deer are our friends, we are not obligated to help them. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Yes, we are. No, we are not. These women truly despise the Kikoskia. Offer a peace deal. The women were skeptical, but said they would try. They were too wedded in their hatred for one another. Well, that's what you get for being silly. Could I build a bigger church? No. Don't have enough worshippers. Mission. You guys become... No, not that. I want a trade mission. You guys become my allies. You know you want to become my allies. Says nothing without seeking the blessing of the gods. Our magic is not strong now. She will easily see through us. You will profit greatly. Too few farmers. We have too few farmers? Oh goody, we have more children than farmers. Right, it's time to go look for more farm. Oh no, first thing we can do is reduce the number of hunters we have. Specifically to 0. An old woman who introduces herself as Leica brings a baby to you. She has been raising the child alone in the woods. You can assume she has been outlawed from her clan for some reason. Now raise this girl in a shield so that she will grow up to be a mighty warrior. It is time she had a clan, so I bring her to you. Her name is Kalia. Adopt both the woman and the girl. Leica was surprised and pleased by our generosity. We are a generous tribe. We'd always do that. Let's attract some more farmers from the distant land of Hjortland. This is a peace clan. We are so happy. And eventually, things are probably not going to go our way, are they? I see things getting worse before they get better. As always, who can we sacrifice to? I don't know many of your rituals. Trekking ritual. Fantastic. We reached out 14 new cotters, and they brought 90... Whoa! Traders and the Mule Deers come to offer what they say is a fabulous treasure. They have a number of magical containers they got from the dwarfs, mysterious beings who live in the strange mountains to the northwest. Traders want to know if you wish to trade for some of these treasures. They will take another treasure or 50 cows worth of silver. How much are we willing to pay to satisfy our curiosity? There is the real question. Give them the full amount of silver. If it is magical, why do they not tell us what it is? This treasure is too good. If we take it instead of sending each trade to the Towerlings will raid us. It's just dwarf food. You are probably the smartest man in the world. I will suggest another clan that might be interested. How about the Tarrowlings? No! How about the Genetsi? They thanked us for their suggestion. It probably is just Tin's dwarf food. In which case I have no intention of having it at all. You can keep the tinned dwarf food, buckos. It's doing this final turn. Why don't you guys become my allies? You can never have too many allies in these strange, mysterious worlds. Pious man. You need food and we need warriors. Why should we ally with you to get your cows when we can raid you instead? Yes, anyway. I don't know any of your... A dragon newt appears at your boundaries and demands the return of his whole body. This, folks, is why you don't take that body. You have something of mine. My old body. Come here to recover it. Give now. Both of us involve entanglement. We must do everything we can to satisfy our scaly friend. If we beat alone, Dragon Newt. It might cost us lives, though. Our magic is weak compared to that of the Dragon Newts. You might tell them that we gave it to the Boscovi. That'll show them. How would we feel if we learned that the Dragon Newts were desiccating our corpses of our kin? If we kill this one, we can make magical armor out of it. Oh, no! Stop that! Let the Dragon Newt have its old body back. We showed the Dragon Newt where we found its body. It was still there, untouched. Whether it was pleased or displeased, we could not tell. It departed without a further word. And we're being raided by trolls! Just to end the year. Oh goodness, you. How good are you at combat? You're excellent at combat. Yes! Yeah, see? When it's trolls, we can kick their ass. And there we go. 74 more heads of cattle, more horses, more people, more everything. So when we come back, folks, more! Until then, folks, I'll catch you later.